Dogs have always loved their owners. That's something every dog person knows deep in their heart. But what most people don't realize is that there are secret signs of love that a dog reserves only for the person they hold closest. Today, we'll uncover 15 powerful ways your dog shows you a love deeper than words, and here's the part you can't miss. Sign number 7 is something your dog does every single day, yet 99% of owners never recognize what it truly means. Some of these signs may look familiar, but their hidden meaning might surprise you, and once you see it, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. And the very first sign begins the moment you walk through the door, when your dog greets you with an explosion of joy. Number 1. The celebration at the door. Picture this: you turn the key, the door opens, and suddenly it feels like fireworks in fur. Your dog doesn't just wag his tail, he spins, he leaps, he cries out with joy, as if the universe just lit up because you walked in. Scientists have actually measured this moment. Studies show that when a dog sees the person they love, their brain releases a surge of oxytocin, the same love hormone humans release when hugging someone dear. That's why it looks like chaos, but feels like pure devotion. And here's the detail many owners miss. This isn't just excitement, it's survival instinct. In the wild, wolves reunite after separation with intense greetings because survival depends on the bond of the pack. When your dog loses control at the door, he's saying, "My world is safe again. My pack is whole." Now, if this is what happens after a short absence, imagine what other daily rituals carry deeper meanings. Number 2. Sleeping beside you. After the lights go out, you feel a soft weight against your legs, a muzzle nudging under the blanket, a body pressing close. Your dog has his own bed, yet he chooses you. Why, for thousands of years, dogs have slept pressed against one another. It's how they shared warmth and safety. A study from the Mayo Clinic showed that co-sleeping with a dog actually synchronizes heart rhythms and lowers anxiety levels in both human and animal. So when your dog curls against you, he's not just seeking comfort, he's aligning his heartbeat with yours. Even in sleep, his instincts are awake. Many dogs position themselves by the door or at your feet standing guard. That means while you rest, he's still protecting. And if he adapts to your sleep schedule, it's no accident. Researchers confirm that oxytocin rises for both when you share sleep cycles. He dreams with you, breathes with you, and tells you silently, even in silence, you're not alone. But the bond goes even deeper when he uses his eyes to speak. Number 3. The silent gaze. Have you ever felt those eyes locked on you, not asking, not demanding, just being? It can feel like your dog is peering into your soul. Science backs this up. A Japanese study revealed that when dogs gaze softly into their owner's eyes, both human and dog experience a rise in oxytocin, creating the same biological bond as a parent gazing at their infant. This isn't dominance, it's devotion. In wolves, eye contact can signal threat, but your dog with relaxed lids and gentle focus is saying the opposite. I trust you with everything. And here's where the loop continues. Next time you catch that gaze, don't look away. Return it, because you're sealing the bond. And sometimes he doesn't just look, he brings you something precious. Number 4. Gifts from the heart. One day it's his favorite toy. The next, it's a random sock, and sometimes even a scrap of food dragged from the kitchen. Strange. Not if you know the instinct behind it. In the wild, wolves share their catch with those who matter most. Domestic dogs inherited this ritual of generosity. Behaviorists explain that when a dog drops a toy in your lap, he's saying, "You are part of my hunt, my joy, my world." And sometimes it's more than sharing, it's an invitation. Dogs know that joy multiplies when it's shared. That's why the tail wags, the eyes sparkle, and the toy is pushed toward you. He's saying, let's play. Let's be together. And while play is love, so is protection. Watch what happens when a stranger steps too close. Number 5. The protector's instinct. A man passes on the street. Suddenly your dog's body stiffens. Ears tilt back chest squares in front of you like a shield. This is not random. Dogs read body language faster than we do jerky movements. Direct stares, even subtle tension in muscles. Research from the University of Helsinki shows dogs can detect human emotions through micro-expressions and scents within seconds. When your dog steps forward, he's calculating risk and choosing loyalty. The intensity of protection often depends on the depth of the bond. The stronger the love, the quicker the defense. But here's the twist. You might think he's just wary of strangers. But sometimes it's pure devotion, saying, if danger comes, it meets me before it meets you. And sometimes, instead of standing guard, he lays down completely vulnerable at your feet. Number 6. The belly of trust. A dog's belly is the most unprotected part of his body. In the wild, exposing it would be unthinkable unless trust is absolute. So when your dog rolls over, tail loose, eyes soft, and paws open, he's giving you the highest honor: I am safe with you. Yet it's not always a request for belly rubs. Trainers note that subtle cues like lowered ears or avoiding eye contact may mean it's respect, not play. Still, when the signals line up, relaxed, body, slow tail, warm eyes, it's pure love in its rawest form. Studies show that physical touch in this posture lowers cortisol, the stress hormone in both dog and human. That's why those belly rub sessions feel like therapy for both of you. But the ultimate test of love is in what comes next. The habit, so ordinary you see it daily, yet almost no one realizes the depth behind it. Number 7. Following you everywhere. You rise from the couch, he rises too. You walk to the kitchen, he's at your heels. You close the bathroom door, and there he is waiting outside like a silent sentinel. Most owners laugh this off as clingy behavior, but they're missing the truth. In pack life, separation is unnatural. Survival depends on staying close to the leader. That's why even modern dogs shadow you. It's instinct sharpened by love. But science adds a deeper layer. Researchers at Arizona State University found that dogs not only follow for safety, but to monitor our emotional states. They read shifts in our breathing tone and posture. If you're sad, they linger longer. If you're stressed, they become restless. If you're calm, they relax in sync. This means every step you take, your dog is checking, are you okay? Do you still need me? And here lies the twist, the very sign that happens every single day. The one 99% of owners overlook is not just about dependence. It's your dog's way of saying, you are my world, and I can't let you slip away. Number 8. Kisses without words. A warm, wet tongue against your hand or face. Some people laugh, others cringe. But to a dog, licking is language. From the moment they are born, puppies lick their mother to seek comfort, milk, and safety. That instinct never dies. Researchers at the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna discovered that licking releases endorphins in dogs, reducing their stress while strengthening bonds. So when your dog licks you, it's not just a greeting, it's therapy for him and for you. It's also empathy. Studies show dogs lick more when their owners are crying, as if trying to heal invisible wounds. That's why those sloppy kisses aren't just play, they're comfort in its purest form. And comfort is never clearer than when you're at your weakest. Number 9. Guarding you in sickness. The bed feels heavy when fever takes over. You barely move, yet your dog does something unusual. He grows quiet. No demand to play, no restlessness. He simply lies beside you, head pressed to your chest, eyes locked, as if he could will the sickness away. Science explains this too. A landmark study from the University of Cambridge found dogs can detect changes in human scent caused by illness even before symptoms are obvious. Some have predicted epileptic seizures or drops in diabetic sugar levels with uncanny accuracy. What seems like intuition is actually a superpowered nose. But beyond biology, it's compassion. Your suffering shifts his behavior, slowing him down so he can anchor you. And that anchor can turn into something fiery when someone else competes for your attention. Number 10. The sting of jealousy. It happens when you pet another dog or even scroll too long on your phone. Suddenly, your dog wedges himself between you, and the distraction nudges your hand or pulls gently at your sleeve as if to say, "Remember me." Scientists at the University of California, San Diego confirmed what owners long suspected: dogs experience jealousy. In their experiments, dogs reacted strongly when their owners showed affection to a lifelike stuffed dog, displaying tension, whining, and attempts to separate them. What we see as playful interruption is, in fact, an emotional claim. To your dog, your love is territory worth defending. And when that love is safe, play turns soft, so soft, it shows up even in the gentlest bites. Number 11. Gentle play bites. Those tiny nibbles on your hand may look mischievous, but they're ancient lessons carried from the days of puppyhood. Puppies learn bite inhibition by playing too hard and the sibling yelps. Too soft, and the game continues. That calibration becomes communication. So when your adult dog mouths your hand without pressure, he's not trying to hurt you, he's showing trust. Ethologists call it affiliative behavior actions that strengthen bonds without dominance. Some even compare it to a human's playful poke or gentle tap. And here's the beauty. MRI studies show dogs release dopamine, the pleasure chemical, during such play. That's why the sparkle in their eyes matches the softness of their bite. But sometimes words fail, even bites, so they speak through gestures more tender still. Number 12. The gift of the paw. No command, no shake hands trick. Just a paw gently resting on your arm, your knee, your hand. Dogs are tactile communicators. A 2018 study in animal cognition found that spontaneous pawing increased when owners showed signs of stress or sadness. It's not random, it's a response. By giving his paw, your dog says, "I see you, I'm here." Sometimes it's a plea for attention. Other times, it's an act of reassurance. Watch his eyes. If they glisten with softness, the paw is not for him, it's for you. That small weight on your skin is his anchor line, his reminder that even when words fall short, presence speaks louder. And presence is what makes forgiveness so effortless. Number 13. Forgiving your mistakes. You stepped on his paw. You shouted in frustration. Maybe you came home late, missing his walk. A human might stew in resentment, but a dog. Minutes later, his tail wags again, eyes searching for reconnection. Neuroscientists explain why dogs lack the cognitive mechanism for long-term grudges. Their brains prioritize present emotional states over past grievances. In wolf packs, quick forgiveness maintains cohesion. Holding grudges would waste precious energy. Domestic dogs inherited this survival trait. That's why when you soften your voice after an error, he melts instantly, as though nothing ever happened. Forgiveness is love, without condition. And that love reveals itself even in the tilt of a head. Number 14. The curious head. Tilt, you speak, and suddenly the head cocks to the side. Ears lifted, eyes wide, as though decoding every syllable. Adorable, yes, but also profound. Researchers at Eötvös-Loránd University in Hungary discovered that dogs who tilt their heads more frequently also perform better in word-learning tasks, suggesting they use the gesture to enhance auditory processing. It's not just hearing, it's understanding. The tilt helps them locate the source of sound, read your facial cues, and interpret emotion. That's why it feels like they're truly listening. And when sound alone isn't enough, some dogs escalate from tilts to actual vocal replies. Number 15. Speaking in their own way. Not every dog is a husky or malamute, but many find their voice through howls, whines, groans, even playful grumbles that mimic human tones. Linguists studying canine vocalization note that dogs adjust pitch, depending on context, low rumbles for warning high-pitched sounds for excitement or requests. What feels like random noise is a customized language for you. Owners who respond vocally often notice their dogs continue the conversation, creating a rhythm of call and response. This is not mere mimicry, it's communication built on love. By vocalizing, your dog is saying, "I won't let silence keep us apart." So now you see it every lick. Every gaze, every step at your side wasn't just habit. It was love, loyalty, and a silent promise that you are their world. Dogs don't say it with words, but with every action they whisper, "I choose you. I will always choose you." And maybe as you watch your dog tonight, pressing close on the couch, tilting his head at your voice, or quietly waiting outside your door, you'll realize that these little things aren't little at all. They are proof of a bond deeper than time, stronger than words. If you've felt even one of these signs in your own life, then you know your dog doesn't just love you, he lives for you. And if this touched your heart, don't let it be the last time we share these hidden truths together. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another story, another secret, another reminder of just how much your dog treasures you. Because here, we celebrate that love. And here your best friend's voice will always be heard.